I never vlog on Fridays because I hate Fridays. I just feel like my schedule is so messed up. I've done it to myself. Like my content schedule and like production schedule of everything is like so messed up because ever since I've gotten pregnant, everything's just gotten bad. I'm a bad self-employed person. We're just gonna do it. Like even though today's are days that usually kind of suck, like maybe it'd be actually a good vlog. Already been up for a little bit, went through all my emails and stuff, getting everything prepared. I get really stressed on Fridays too because I am so dumb. I procrastinate and I put everything to the last minute of the week. So I have like a shit ton of shit to do. I am going to give you guys some sneak peeks of like what I've been working on because I go on maternity leave in 3 weeks. There's a few videos I want to make sure to get up before that. I'm going to do like a dedicated like nursery video, hospital bag video and stuff, but I'll give you guys like a little sneak peek today because I've been working really hard to make sure it's all done so I can film it for you guys before I like accidentally go into labor or something in the next few weeks. Chugging my matcha, getting my head wrapped around the order of things today. First things first, we podcast. This has been the setup for the podcast. I clearly I'm suffering from COVID. Oh, I didn't tell you guys that. One sec. I feel like I'm just like in a bad mood with all of it. I feel like I've just been struggling with the podcast like all year, and especially because I've just been pregnant all year, and I just feel like I'm like spreading myself so thin between like multiple platforms because I'd rather do like daily vlogs on Instagram and TikTok and then like weekly vlogs and stuff like on YouTube or whatever. Welcome back to Mood with Lauren Elizabeth. But then I had to like also talk about my week on the podcast, and it's hard because like I haven't been having guests on. I don't have a co-host, and so part of me just feels like dumb a lot of the time. I think it's just because I've also been pregnant. I feel like I'm like repeating myself. I can't keep track of like what platform I'm saying what. And it's just a lot of work to like do all by myself, especially because like I produce and edit and host and like do everything. And then I just like can't really tell if like anyone is even enjoying it, you know? And it's like, and I'm not really enjoying it that much. And like now when I log in, we have this like new platform. I just log in and I see the numbers and it just like stresses me out. Not to sound like complaining, I feel like I'm like in a weird spot, you know, when you're just like not feeling like creatively fulfilled anymore. And I feel like people don't talk about that enough of like when you don't feel like you're giving like creatively and like being fulfilled. And I don't know, I guess I just don't want to feel like I'm like wasting space like in my life or other people's lives. Now I'm like focusing on you and the podcast at the same time. So we got to turn this mood around. I just feel like I always get in a bad mood after I podcast because it's just really, really tedious. I'd rather be honest because if I had any other job, I would be allowed to like complain about something that I don't like at work. You know what I mean? And I feel like especially if you're a creative, you know that like sometimes like you just go through like different seasons where you're like feeling different things. And so that's where I'm at right now. I do have a friend's birthday later tonight. So I'm like maybe like getting ready a little earlier will help me feel like a little bit better because like I kind of feel gross. So after I podcast and I talk to the camera and talk to the microphone for so long, I take like a break for a second and just like don't talk or do anything. We need to like refill the energy. I don't even want to tell you like what I've done between the last clip and this clip, but I will tell you that it's the next day. Like that's what I'll tell you. Cannot explain the pregnancy like fatigue and discomfort of the last few weeks of pregnancy. Like I just can't. Also, I did go to Sephora yesterday, so I'm gonna do a haul when I don't look like this anymore. We're gonna jump in the shower. I just went in and sprayed my hair with this pre-shampoo mineral remover. I think I've only talked about it on TikTok before, but it basically like helps with like blondes, take out like all the hard water because it like makes it like brassy, you know? Been letting this sit, and then I'm gonna use the Way Detox shampoo because that helps as well because I don't get my hair done for another couple weeks. Fingers crossed we don't go into labor before that because I really want my hair done. My friends just convinced me to go in blind. I can't even see my toes. I can't lean forward. I can't see under my belly. I'm uncomfortable. So we're gonna pray for me. I literally think if we all just took a nice long shower and just treated ourselves, hit yourself with a little cold water at the end, I think we could like literally solve world peace. I did a steam shower, everything. You'd be surprised at the muscle memory you have with a razor. That's all I'll say. Turned off the steam, finished everything up, hit myself with the cold water. I was like, Oh my God, it was amazing. I feel like a brand new woman. I'm gonna blow dry it. I got a new Dyson attachment. This is the long one. So the other one I think was probably like to here. I have no idea where they went in the move. And I was so confused because they only sent one and I was like $40 for one. The new attachment like goes both ways, which is actually really cool. So I guess it was worth it because it's longer and newer. Here's some stuff I got from Sephora. This I actually didn't get from Sephora. They sent it to me, but I'm obsessed with it. As you can see, I literally got it like maybe 2 weeks ago. It's the new Kopari Golden Aura Body Oil with 24 karat gold and hyaluronic acid. It is all over drenched in my entire body right now. I feel like $1,000,000. Love. I got a new setting spray because I haven't had a setting spray in forever. Like I just won't repurchase things right away until I'm finally like, okay, I really need this. This one is amazing. Charlotte Tilbury. Ole Henriksen Obsessed Peptide Lip Treatment. I have it on right now. It is amazing. My lips have been getting really chapped lately. Roller Lash by Benefit. And I have my Thrive Cosmetics mascara. And it's a toss-up which one I like better, but I wanted to at least get this. I just like love the brush and the application. And then their 24-hour eyebrow gel, which is obviously the best of the best. This I will say too, I wanted to do an honorable shout out. It's kind of messy, but this is the best makeup remover ever. The Versed one that I showed you guys like months ago. It's the Day Dissolve Cleansing Balm. It is literally the best. The best. And then I go in with the clear stem. You can see it's like literally disgusting because I touch it with like gross hands basically. This is the Gentle Cleanser and it does also take away complete makeup and oil remover. So it's like nice to go in with this than this. It's literally a dream combination. It makes taking my makeup off so easy. The only thing that makes it hard is the bump because I can't reach the sink. So I get water everywhere. The is that how you say it? Sun Melt Natural Cream Bronzer, because I've heard a lot of people like swear by it and love it. And I'm just totally into that kind of product. So I'm excited to try that. They said to go darker because it goes on really light. So I got tan bronze. I got the Refi brush that everyone uses on TikTok and goes like that because I love a nice brush. I really do. I clean my brushes. I love a good brush. And I've wanted this for a while. So got it. This my friend Claudia has been using on TikTok the past few weeks and it looks amazing and so easy, and I've never found like a tinted moisturizer that I really love. So I got this sheer Summer Fridays tint and I got it in shade 4. I'm really excited for this. Hoola Mini, like the regular color. I was gonna say regular flavor. Like the regular bronze OG. I don't know, I just like had this realization where I was like, I feel like that's what I need, like that's what I'm missing. Then I also got the toasted one because it's like a little bit darker. You guys know that I use like bronzer on my eyes too. So I was like, honestly, this is really good for my eyes and my face. I did go a shade lighter than I wanted to because I can't self tan right now. So I just was like, I would get the shade above if I could, but I can't do it. I can't be bothered. I'm excited about all of that. I can't breathe. It's like the last few weeks are like no joke. Oh, I also got a bunch of Skims. So I got a bunch of these tank tops. I'm absolutely obsessed with them. And I have them in extra smalls, which now are like bras on me. And even this is a medium and it still doesn't even go near my belly button. But I knew that I would be able to wear them as like bigger, longer tank tops for the foreseeable future. We need to take a break from talking. Sunday. And I think I'm going to read my book. I keep getting really tired. And passing out. I did it again yesterday, so I'm going to try to show you guys some stuff before I pass out. I'm reading The Inmate by Frida McFadden. I just sounded so Midwest. Fadden. Okay, let me just give you a sneak peek of what I'm going to film either today or tomorrow. So basically, I'm like pretty much done setting up the nursery. This is like what it's kind of looking like. I still set up the camera. We did the shelves and I'm gonna go through like all the details in a solo video. And then same with my hospital bag and diaper bag. So it's like, this is kind of the stuff that I'm bringing to the hospital. So I think it looks really cute, really good. I have some good like recommendations, some great brands that I decided to go with. And I think it turned out as cute as can be. And then for the hospital bag, I'm actually really glad I got this beige bag and I got like new jammies. And then I love this diaper bag. So it's like packed like pretty well right now. It's obviously not like 100% ready to go. Like there's nothing in my toiletry case and there's just like kind of the stuff that I don't really need right now. This is pretty much like packed to the brim now. I'll show you all like the baby stuff that I'm bringing. And yeah, I think it's like, I spent a lot of time working on it. I'll show you the list. Then I'm not gonna show you the other side because I think that might be like our official name reveal, even though I know a lot of you guys have already guessed it. This is like my current hyperfixation It's literally just the passion tea lemonade from Starbucks. I don't know why, but I'm like obsessed with it. This is what I used for hospital bag. Everyone has a different opinion, but like some people think that you shouldn't like bring a blanket because it'll get dirty. And in my head, like I've been to triage 3 times and I'm like, fuck it. Like I want my blanket in my pillow because I've already been in triage only for 2 hours each time and it's so uncomfortable. So I'm definitely gonna bring that. So this is kind of the list that I've been working on. And you can see that I have some stuff like checked off. Like I'm gonna ration out my meds like for like 3 days worth. And I talked to my psychiatrist of like what I need to bring. And she's like, if you forget, like they can order it for you or whatever. But I'm gonna put like 3 days worth of like my medication in there so that it's like stays consistent. I still have to pack my toiletry bag. I actually put Matt in charge of entertainment because it's more like I don't know where my mind's gonna be at. And I feel like I'm not gonna wanna make decisions. Like I'm not gonna care what's on the TV. I just like want him to like leave me alone and like be entertained. Like that's just like, it stresses me out more if he's not entertained than like what I want to be watching on TV. And I feel like I might not even be able to focus. So I put him in charge of like getting like a Roku stick or like the iPad set up, portable speaker, stuff like that. Cause I'm like, you're in charge of like digital entertainment, not me. Basically the baby bag is all packed. I just have to like put in a few of the extra things like my meds, blanket, robe, and some snacks. So I'm gonna do a full what's in my hospital bag video before obviously I go to the hospital in the next few weeks. This is like what I wrote down for my birth plan. It's more of like an exercise. Like I don't think I'm gonna bring this to the hospital, to be completely honest, because I don't feel the need to. It was more just like for me to kind of like go through in my head and visualize like what labor and delivery could look like in a not scary way and know what my choices are, know what some things that might happen and get to practice kind of like deciding in an ideal situation what my preference would be, being able to talk through all of these with Matt so that him and I are on the same page and that he can kind of like vouch for me if I'm not able to. It just basically like was like a way to like journal out and get rid of all my fears and also a way for me to be like, look, like everything might be okay. Because I think when you get closer to labor and delivery, it gets really scary. But then when you're like really close, how I am now, after I've like done all of this, I've done the hospital bag, now I actually feel really, really mentally prepared. And I'm like so ready to the point where I'm like, let's go now. Like I'm done, like I'm bored, like let's go. Like I can do it, easy peasy. And then we just had to finally pick our pediatrician before we go to the hospital. That's like the only thing we have to like make an appointment and make sure we're all ready to go in that department. Oh, I also got this label maker that I'm absolutely obsessed with, putting like all the cords. So this is like Sony camera, so that I know when I go on my cords and I have it all in the diaper bag, you'll see. I'm actually like really, really prepared. There's only like 3 or 4 vlogs left until I go on maternity leave, and then I'm probably not gonna post in like for a few weeks. It's just crazy that it's like coming up. Like I just really am like, all I want is a healthy baby. You guys know that. And so I'm just like really, really excited and really, really ready. Definitely as prepared as one could be, because who knows what's gonna happen, who knows what decisions we're gonna have to make, all that stuff. But I'm like mentally prepared in a sense of like, I feel good. I feel like I can let go. I'm also like making sure I'm showering and washing my hair every few days so that I don't accidentally go into labor and like look like Tarzan and feel disgusting. So I've been like addicted to showering lately so that I'm like ready to go just in case, just because I've had to go to the hospital so many times. But everything's good. Baby girl is healthy. I'm healthy now that I don't have COVID anymore, which was absolutely horrendous. That's why I'm like kind of late on the vlog game, because I just like couldn't do anything. Like I don't know, like it's so crazy how much like I can't breathe and like sit up straight and all this stuff. It's insane. But we still have a few more weeks together, so don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. But I am gonna go read and relax because it's Sunday. I'll probably go to an early dinner. Me and my boyfriend have been trying to go out for dinner like a couple times a week because it's the last few weeks that it's just the 2 of us. So we're trying to enjoy that like time together. But right now he's playing video games upstairs and I'm reading because it's Sunday and we both just want to chill until we like binge TV later. So it's also like things we won't really be doing as much, like just being lazy during the day. Yeah. Another day, another no dollar. Also this, I'm gonna link for you guys. It's the best Bobby cover ever. I found it on Etsy. If you want like good Bobby covers, go on Etsy. For 36 weeks, we made it. So grateful. It's really hard to have energy and everything right now, but we're gonna get through this week and we're gonna keep filming and we're gonna keep going till maternity leave. So I will see you guys in the next video. And in the meantime, I'll see you on Instagram. Bye.